Hello everyone, I'm Naya and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you guys are new. In this tarot prediction, we're going to talk about what will happen to the world. In this tarot prediction, I am not going to address any particular disease or name anything that is happening right now to the world for this particular reason, because tarot serve, and channeling especially, which is what I do on this channel, serve to understand energy, understand what is the message from a higher plane that most of the time cannot be interpreted literally in the material world. So we are going to just see the overall energies, and obviously keeping in mind that YouTube is for entertainment purposes, and to have any specific information on how to behave in the 3D world, regardless of what is going on in the world, especially regard a specific issue and sanitary issue, you have to go to the worldwide organization, to your government. So please follow the rules that are provided according to your country and stay safe. That is obvious, and we're just going to look into the energies in this tarot prediction. With this disclaimer, keep in mind that this is general. For private reading, the link is down below. That will lead you directly to my Etsy shop, and let's look out at the energy of what will happen into the world. I'm going to use my tarot card, my own personal Cosmic Love Oracle deck, and my animal cards, because I'm very dearly connected to spirit animals. In fact, if you want to know who is your spirit animal, I have a dedicated pick a card about that. Okay, so let's get started without further ado. I'm going to put my tarot over here, and let's see what will happen to the world. For those of you guys who don't know, I am currently living in the red zone, or actually what is called the yellow zone. I think the red zone has been extended since yesterday, of this particular disease that is spreading right now on the planet, and I am currently locked down at home. So it is very interesting standing point to witness. So let's see what will happen to the world. What will happen to the world? A lot of interesting things have been going on. I was in India since yesterday. I saw Donald Trump is going to India, and I think personally he has a past life in India. I think he's going to act in a very unexpected way very soon. That's something that I can channel a lot for those of you who come from the United States. And obviously I am not going to address, apart from him that just popped in my mind, any particular names, simply because I just don't do that. I only do that when I feel I can, and I can channel this information. So please don't take anything that I say personally, but again, take it as an entertainment and take it as energies and information that is coming for you to see, understand, and then be interpreted by your own self according to your life. Because I think what angels wants to conceive for you guys, that this is a time to actualize what we have learned spiritually. In fact, I explained this also in my pick a card 2020 tarot prediction, where I have a channel message. In that channel message, I was predicting the chaos that would have happened in the world, how we would have witnessed to this chaos, and how much was important our personal behavior, and to actualize what we have learned spiritually, especially throughout 2019, and for some of you who awakened before, also from 2012. I am sensing the animals are also behaving in a way where we are understanding even more what we have done to Earth, and now we are really called to change our lifestyle, because we are all connected. Therefore, changing our lifestyle and getting more into a mindset of community, in a mindset, how can I protect others, therefore I will be protected as well, in less of a selfish mindset, more of a less even capitalistic way of dealing and consuming, will be necessary for this new century coming on, will be necessary for the whole. For those of you guys who are more creative and artistic, I really do believe that you have space in this era, and also the way communication is happening, the way art especially is happening, will tremendously change in the world, and we will will be called even more to be different, authentic, and honest. That's something generally I can channel for a lot of you guys while I am shuffling. So this was all the channel that I am perceiving right now. If you have an animal, stay close to them, understand their signs, their intuition. And for those of you who are holding an energy of a root chakra or holding the energy of the red aura, you are extremely necessary at this time. You are the leaders. You are the ones that can keep it calm for others. You are the ones that are going to keep others grounded, and the most sensitive one, especially when they are going to have information coming from the higher realm, and then when they're going to witness what will happen. It's very important because I see some people will help on a physical and grounded place, and some others will receive this information and will see the broader picture in also the chaos, and will be hard for them to ground themselves and become witness of the chaos. So in that case, the red aura people, the more grounded, the leader people, will be very, very helpful for them. It's all interconnected, and we are all helping each other. So I'm still not feeling like picking up the cards yet, so that's why I know it's boring for you guys, but that's why I keep shuffling them. I feel other 2 times and we will be ready. Oh wow, my candle is basically melting with a heart and a crown on top. Love, in fact, I said number 2. Number 2 is the number of union. Number 2 is the number of love. So it is very, very important that we really come from a place of love. And again, this is everything that we have actualized from what we learned in 2018. I'm going to just switch this off, otherwise it's going to burn my table over here, as you guys can see. So let's see what will happen to the world. The Wheel of Fortune came immediately on the reverse. There is chaos. There is change. This is a cosmic change. I don't know what's happening in the sky in your astrology, so don't ask me because I'm not an astrologer, but I'm sure the tarot are probably backing off something that it's happening also in the sky. Watch Alyssa Trahan, watch Bridget Love, Star Girl as well. I made peace with her, so no comment and no drama in the comment section down below. But for anything that regards astrology, go to your astrologer, favorite astrologer. But the Wheel of Fortune, and I do see the power of the lion. It's almost like the faces are changing. There is incredible change, and this came up in the reverse. I don't usually read reverse, but what I can tell you channeling from a reverse card is that this change is a blessing in disguise. It's not gonna come as something comfort. It's not coming as something easy to deal with. It's coming up as something unexpected. It's coming up as something that looks like a curse, that is scary. But if you hold on tight and you go up and see the broader perspective, you will notice how much this contrast is necessary, not only for the expansion of our personal life, but for the betterment of this world, for the better change that we all have prayed for. And sometimes change, most of the time actually, doesn't come from comfort zones. I apologize for my nails. They're absolutely disgusting. I know that, but you know, I don't care about this thing very much. So change, the wheel is spinning. The wheel is spinning very, very strong. But there is this light in the middle, between the stars, between the movements of the planet, between the earth. There is a central light that is radiating security, that is radiating faith, that is radiating hope, even in the midst of chaos, even in the midst of darkness. And I do see prominently the animals and Mother Earth asking for help. I see prominently the behavior of Mother Earth, and it's almost like everything comes from the animals, whatever is going on right now in the planet, because the animals are showing us, hey, you guys need to stop. Hey, you guys need to chill out. Which I know sounds pretty obvious, but hey, this is why I can channel. Let's see what will happen to the world. What will happen to the world? The King of Coins, very interesting. The way we spend money will definitely change. And it's not going to be all for the good. I feel that some people are going to try to become richer. Some people are going to try to take advantage of scary times. And I do see a man in power making a very, very strong decision. Don't ask me who this man is, but there is a strong, strong man making a great decision, and possibly a series of men. But there is a call from the earth. This man has the bear as a spirit animal, is a grounded personality, and is a man of power. This could also, like I said before, indicate the way that we spend, the way we use this coin and utilize this coin. I see energetically in the world, we have mastered something. We have mastered the material world in so many facets. And now that we have mastered the material world, we are called for a change, because we have to master the realm of the spirit. We have to go back to the earth to on a different level and a different perspective. Let me see, what else can I see? But do you see how much emphasis there is on animals and on the earth? It's all coming from Mother Earth. It's all coming from Mother Gaia. It's the scream out loud of the animals. And the Four of Wands in the reverse. We also have the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. We have the Six of Swords. The Four of Wands in the reverse for me indicates that the spirit will want us to be united and committed for a greater good. But I feel that before we can see this greater awareness, we're gonna see people dissociating from each other, having fear of others, and this is not going to be productive, of course, but maybe we have to go through that. The advice of spirit is to put the Four of Wands upright and say, we are in this together. But maybe this powerful man or this powerful institution will make us feel so much afraid of each other that will separate us even more. So this is only a warning that I am seeing. If you feel afraid, remember, we are in this together. And Spirit is calling us to stay joined, to unite governments for the betterment, unite people for the betterment, because it's only in union that we do find our greater successes. But there is definitely a lot of fear in uniting each other that comes from this Four of Wands. We are also on a spiritual level. I do see that all and everyone that is dealing with certain situation right now on the planet have committed to the situation on a soul level. And also the ones who are going to witness, and I'm not going to predict anything in particular for anyone. I am just reading generally the energy. We are all afraid. We are all scared. I'm in lockdown. I mean, I'm nobody to judge, and I will never judge any of your feelings or situation, like, not at all. This is not why I'm doing this reading. I'm doing it because you guys have requested me to do this, and I think maybe it can be beneficial for some of you. So let's go deeper to the reading and let's see what is it at the heart of this situation. What is it at the heart of the situation? The Judgment card in the reverse and the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There is the revelation of truth, the new beginning, the rising from the ashes, probably delayed because humanity didn't want to witness this, but it is coming. Archangel Gabriel calling us to make a choice and rising again. A new dawn is definitely happening. I also had a dream about this, so I'm going to tell you guys. I feel some of the countries, I don't know exactly who, it's lying about something or reporting false numbers or things like that. Don't worry about it, because everybody is affected and everybody will get the truth. Truth is definitely coming. This is a time where taking the short path won't serve serve anybody, whether this is in a global scale or whether this is in your personal life. This is a time for honesty. The gates of truth are open. The gates of heaven are open, even though I don't even like to talk this way. But you know, there is a sense of a law of revelation and a law of, hey, nature is showing this to all of you guys. Where do you want to stand? Do you want to stand for power, or do you want to stand for truth? Your own even personal truth. Where do you want to stand? Do you want to stand for separation, or do you want to stand for union? Are we going to be better? It's the prominent question that I hear you guys asking. Yes, we will. The Judgment card. Yes, we will. Union is the answer. Am I going to be fine in my country? Probably you will. I think we're going to be fine. I think we're really going to be fine, but it's just very, very hard to witness. And there is a lot of truth coming up, whether it is in a personal life again, or whether it is in a global scale. The Devil. At the bottom of the deck, I'm going to keep this card and the 5 of Swords popping out. The Devil indicates how much we are going to realize in the world our enslavement. We are going to recognize who were the people lying and how they reprogrammed us and brainwashed us to think that how we were living was okay. The devil is the greater liar. The devil, they say, is the master of the world, and with the 5 of Swords indicates is losing right now. He's losing because through the curse, through the hardship, through the losses, through the hard time, we are getting our revelation. We're rising again. So it is a very complicated times, but it's also, if you want to look on a more objective perspective, it's very exciting times at the same time. So I'm going to put the Devil back at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what else. What will happen to the world? Let's take a deep breath. What will happen to the world? What will happen to the world? The Queen of Wands, the Dragon. For me, this represents a specific country that has a dragon very nearly to them. This country, it's gonna come up with a very brilliant solution, and it's the dragon. The dragon, Ketu and Rahu, might be in astrology in a position, I don't know, aspirational love, I really don't know. But I feel Ketu and Rahu, which is the tail and the head of the dragon, are in a position that have caused all of this right now. And the dragon is the symbol that will lead to a solution. I see the red aura, like I said before, and the color red of this country being very, very strong and prominent. And maybe a woman, maybe not. Maybe this country has a very feminine energy. Also, what I am channeling for the world is that the role of the feminine energy is gonna rise, and it's gonna show up even strongly, because the Mother Earth, the Divine Mother, is asking for balance, is asking to not be subjugated anymore. We're probably going to see revolution, manifestation coming up from poor countries, or even from women that have been subjugated for too long in certain countries. Women are going to play, or it's not women, if we don't want to talk about genders, but the feminine energy is playing a prominent role right now on planet Earth. And the dragon will come with a solution, and it's going to be looked up to. So interpret the dragon how you want, guys. Let's see the last row of what will happen to the world. Oh, interesting. The 8 of Cups going away. There is a lot of departures happening. A lot of people finding their purpose. A lot of people finding new ways and going away from the old. I'm gonna leave it to that, not to get too dramatic or anything, but there is you going back to the light, the world going back to the light. The world with that Judgment card in the middle, understand that he has mastered the realm of materialism, and now they're leaving all behind. Now they're like, now that it's all destroyed, now the chaos have been witnessed, this is gonna happen until the middle of 2020. Now that we have witnessed the chaos of the dragon, we are leaving that old house, we are leaving those old foundations, we are leaving that the feeling of destruction away, opening the door to something new that we don't even know what it is. Something new where we'll see that. I'm being very, very general, I know, but I feel this is the right way to do it. And I'm going to keep it this way. So let's see what else. Let's see what else. We have other 2 cards. So what will happen to the world? What will happen to the world? I'm sorry if I don't speak very properly. It's because when I'm channeling, it is very hard for me to speak at the same time. So have patience. So what will happen to the world? What will happen to the world? The Tower card in the reverse. And again, it is that thing that I've just said. It is the unexpected coming. It is shaking, destroying that house, destroying that tower, the chaos that everybody is trying to avoid, but Spirit is saying is so necessary for getting all of you united. And it's not a bad thing. What I've noticed about the Tower card every time that I have it, even in my personal life, is that it's always something. It is something heavy, I'm not gonna lie. It is something that breaks, something that needs to be breaked, but at the same time is something very unexpected. You cannot predict how the tower is gonna fall. You just know it has to happen. You just know it is bound to happen, and it is for a greater good. It's just that it's very, very hard to see it on a personal level. How long this, because some of you are asking when exactly, give me the time, specific time, when this prediction is gonna come true. I'm telling you, I usually I do predictions that are very, very fast. They happen very shortly. I will honestly say by the middle of 2020 we will see all of that I've said. Probably I can be wrong, obviously I can be completely wrong, but if you are asking me a time, I will say by the middle of 2020. I wouldn't give more than 6 months to tarot prediction in general, even though it can be also less. We can be even half of it, 3 months. Okay, so the tower and people moving away from that tower. On a personal people behavior, because I know that some of you guys are very, with the moon card, are very scared about people's behavior. Stay close to your loved ones, I will say. Stay close to Spirit, stay close to your intuition. This is a time to be guided by Spirit and not going against Spirit, because I feel some people are going to do their best to help. Some people are going to witness in their bed, they're going to pray, they're going to raise their vibration, they're just going to be in the right place of mind. I just see that, and I see probably a majority of you guys are watching this video or they're into spirituality. I really do see you in a good position, if you want my personal opinion. But then you're gonna be it's gonna be hard for you to witness what other people are gonna do, because they're gonna really challenge your higher vibration. They're really gonna challenge what you know internally, because of the way they will behave. I see some of people in some countries, not all of the country, are really going to behave irresponsibly, and therefore that's why the tower is going to fall. But at the same time, I do see people that are really spiritually committed, be the carrier of the light. So if you are one of these people that you know you're going to be fine, help others when you can, because that's why you're here. And in whatever shape or form, you don't even have to do great things. Even just acting in a certain way can be beneficial, or even helping old people around you can be beneficial. Help when you can will be absolutely amazing, and you're just gonna be fine. Trust me about it. It's just, I do understand the heaviness of chest that some of you are feeling, because of, you just sense it, that you're gonna witness to this. Then last card. I'm gonna go back to my usual pico card very soon, so stay tuned for more pico cards. I have some fun idea for the new pico cards. The 3 of Cups in the reverse and the King of Wands. Somebody of power will come. Probably somebody that we have never knew. We don't know who this person is. Maybe in the United States? I don't know, but somebody will come. that will make people rejoice. So are we going to be fine? Yes. Are we going to be happy? Yes. Is this for a greater good? Yes. Is this for also changing the politics of this planet? Absolutely. Is this for uniting ourselves even more? Absolutely. So watch it. Watch for this King of Wands coming into power, because this is a really good person that we want on this planet. So that's very interesting. I don't know whether I'm talking about Italy. I don't know whether, I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. But there is a lot of emphasis on the dragon. I see the power comes from the dragon. So I don't know, guys. Do your own research. Are we talking about astrology? Maybe. I do see the color red and the dragon. And we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. So maybe possibly two important countries coming together into a greater good and a greater power for humanity into the world. And they are both symbolized by the dragon. So do your own research. I don't know what this means. I'm only a channeler, so this is definitely what I am seeing, and I'm going to show you guys, because the queen was coming before and then the king is coming. Do you see how everything goes full circle? So this is very, very interesting. Do you see how much emphasis there is on the dragon? Interesting. Now, let's see some oracle cards. I'm going to start with my Cosmic Love Oracle deck. So let's see what the angels want to conceive even further about what will happen to the world. Tarot prediction. What will happen to the world? Tarot prediction. What will happen to the world? Because I know a lot of you guys are stressed out about this situation. We have new life popping up and we have the soulmate card. So let's talk about our personal life for a second, and also very soon. On a personal level, into the world, what will happen is, like I said before, a lot of things. So again, interpret this as you wish, but there is new life popping up for all of you guys. So you finding your purpose, you finding your tribe, you finding exactly what you came here to do, the world finding back the light, the world having a new beginning, new technological discoveries coming up, whether you want it or not. By the end of 2020, we are gonna have a new technological advance, whether it will be the release of 5G, I know, yuck, we are gonna see it, whether it's gonna be something else, a cure, a vaccine, technology, it's gonna come up front very, very strongly, and it's gonna change the way we live our lives. The other day I was seeing a vision that's so bloody weird, so I apologize, but I was seeing supermarkets that were operating by robots for the most part and not by humans. I don't watch any fantasy type of movies, so bear with me. I saw robots distributing medicine in hospitals for people. That is the type of world that we're actually gonna see. On a more subjective perspective, we are gonna see a new dawn, a new life for all of you guys. So for all the people that are struggling right now in the world, that are scared and they are in fear, you have to know that a new phase in your life is born, and you have to open the door for new life to enter. You are on the right path. You're not doomed to struggle all your life. It's going to be fine. You're taking a flower in your hand and make it blossom again with your own energy. There is a lot of emphasis in new ways of healing, and there will be where I see science probably is going to understand vibration and the physical body in relation to the energetic body in new waves. And this is not going to happen in 2020. It's going to happen in 5 years from now, potentially. Again, on a more personal level for the world, I really do see an emphasis on soulmate relationship. And like I said before, on unions of countries, unions of people. Union is the answer, and you will see it very, very strongly. Maybe not immediately, but you will see it. And the people that will oppose with fear to this union, to this balance between feminine and masculine, are the ones who are gonna fall into chaos. This is not me dooming anybody. Hello, I'm not. This is what I can see, okay? Let me see another card. Very soon. So basically this is saying that the shift is energetically happening right now, and we are going to see this prediction coming true sooner than what we expect. I mean, I was locked down in 2 weeks that have changed my life. In a day, in a couple of hours, we got locked down. And the crazy part was that our government where I live is a bit dumb, so it has announced the lockdown, and then all the people were at the train station escaping. Don't do that. Don't, even if you get locked down or anything like that, try not to get into panic mode. Try to understand, how can I help others? If you want to really help yourself and others, follow the rules in the sense, and try not to take the shortcut, because that it's not going to come from a place of balance and union, and that it's not going to help anybody and neither of you in the long term. So panic is not the answer, obviously. Let me see what else. I think this is a very positive card that we had. Even though you might say, you're crazy, those are not positive. They are, trust me. Visions, the eye of God, watching us and seeing all that is, and making Raja, and making you know that there is a greater vision to all that we are witnessing. You have to follow and trust spirit. Everything that you see and strongly envision in your mindscape is bound to find manifestation in actuality, because this is the year of actualization. If you feel that you're not going to be fine, you are going to manifest this in a way or another. Feed the light, feed the spirit, and you will see your mind opening to the greater vision of the universe. That's another thing that I can channel. Then we also have trust and the tribe. So again, this is a bit redundant because I'm going to say the same thing. Not only we have to trust in the process that is happening right now for the world, but I am seeing union with soulmates, union with soul family, and again, union of countries and governments coming up together for the betterment of the world or for resolving an issue. And not everybody is gonna like it, but because they're gonna be introducing things that on a subjective level are gonna change the way we live. So they're gonna be very difficult decision, but they're gonna be decision that the energy that I'm channeling is saying trust. You have to see the bigger picture. You have to see how much we are getting united all together. And this is where he's going. I do see that very, very strongly. So I'm going to put this card back, and we are going to end the reading with my spirit animal card, since the animal came up very, very strongly for this tarot world prediction. If you want to share your opinion, as long as it's beneficial for everybody and you're coming from a place of love, please comment down below. You guys know how much I'd love to read your comment and how much I love my community. So let's see what the animals wants to conceive for this tarot prediction. Let's take a deep breath. Yeah, exactly. And number two is coming up so strongly, very, very strongly. The number of love and union. And the deer, the spirit of the deer, kindness. Kindness is the word. And this reminds me of Bambi so much. I don't know if you have ever watched the Disney cartoon Bambi. And in Bambi, there is, I think, the father of Bambi that's saying, the man has done this. The man, watch out for the man. Because we have done this to the animals, we have done this to the earth, we have done this to ourselves. It's time to go back to kindness. It's time to go back to communitarian life in a way, and to be less selfish. It's not about us. It's not about you or me being okay. It's about the world being okay. We have to think in a bigger picture. We must do that. Kindness. And the dragonfly, truth transcend the illusion. Do you remember the devil card that we had before? Truth transcends illusion. The illusion, it's going away. The devil, whatever energy you feel the devil is, it's being beaten up. in their bum. And the truth is coming, because even though you might not like this prediction, even though you might not like the objective truth of the universe, it's coming in front of your face regardless. There is no way to control what is gonna happen, it doesn't mean that I'm dooming anybody to anything. Look at your astrology if you believe in it, and I'm sure they're gonna say the same thing. It's because some things has to happen in order to promote change. Okay, and the truth always will transcend any type of illusion, even spiritual bypassing. This is number 22. I told you guys, I see so strongly the number 2. So if you guys follow numerology, please look up what it means to be a life path number 22. Look up what it means number 2 or number 22. Look up all of that I've said. Don't take it literally and interpret it for your life. I do really see the power of the indigo children being very, or indigo adult at this point, being very strongly operating right now on the planet, and in transcending the illusion, the split of humanity. This is something that we need to talk about, because many people don't know what it is when I speak on my Instagram. By the way, follow me on Instagram to have more updates and channel message, because I do post almost daily, and also pico cards if you guys are interested. I do see that the world is splitting right now into 2. Some part of the world, it's almost like we had everybody in the spiritual community brags about this new earth, and they don't understand that it's already here. They don't have to wait to be transplanted into another planet or to anything. The new earth, it's in you, it's in your consciousness, it's in your mind. So what we are witnessing right now, and that is why it's so difficult for people to understand, but what we are witnessing is the split between the old earth and the new earth. We are seeing it right now. And why am I saying it's in your mind? Because it's in the way you act, it's in the way you're perceiving the world right now, that you are witnessing the shift, you're witnessing the change, and you're being part of the change. When you see the chaos and people falling into chaos, it's because they didn't work spiritually, or they didn't want to jump, they didn't want to surrender to what is happening. And that's what it means when I talk about the split of the earth. I'm sure you guys know even more about it, so comment down below. Truth transcends illusion, the dragonfly is saying. And the cow, infinite are the miracles. This is the last message that I want to conceive for all of you guys. Infinite are the miracles. Don't see these moments of chaos as a curse. See them as a blessing in the sky. Miracles are coming. Solutions are coming. Watch out for the sun, for springtime and summertime. Watch out, because solution is coming. You're gonna be fine. There is a lot of miracles and compassion and love coming up from the greater realm. You just have to be aligned with that, and you will see it. You will really see it. All right, this is what I can channel for all of you guys in my world prediction, what will happen, tarot prediction. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and for more pico cards, subscribe to this channel. I'm gonna upload a new one very soon, and in the meantime, keep in mind, you're never wrong if you follow love. Bless everyone.